How's it going, everybody? So today's going to be a what sold video, and on top of that we're going to talk about an auction that I recently bid and won some stuff on. It was an online auction, so I'm actually heading over to pick up some of that stuff right now. This is the stuff, this is my second time going to pick up stuff, and this is the stuff that actually is going, I'm not even going to be keeping. I got there and I just don't want to keep it. It's just, I'll show you guys when I get there, but yeah. We'll talk about some of that kind of stuff. We'll talk about some stuff that's sold, and I'll see you when we get to the auction spot where it's a little bit quieter. All right, so I'm just finishing up here at the auction house, and as you guys can see, this is all the stuff that I won that I am not taking home with me. It's actually more. It's actually more that I won, and they are paying me to get rid of it. So I'm actually gonna still make a little bit of money off of this deal, and so that's gonna be good. And I got someone that wants this stuff, but I'm gonna take it to them right now. So we'll see you guys probably when I get back to the house, and we'll talk about the auction a little bit. All right, so now I dropped off all that stuff. Now I could actually relax a little bit. There's kind of a time crunch to take care of that stuff. So let's talk about the auction real quick. So this auction I found online. So if you guys are interested in doing like online auctions and stuff, just go on Google, search auction, and then put like in your area. You probably find a bunch of them. But yeah, we found this auction online, and I noticed that there was a lot of like really cool like Ethernet boxes, a lot of stuff that has to do with like a company that ran like a wireless internet company. Turns out this was actually a local company in the Bay Area that went out of business, that was just liquidating all their stuff. So I spent probably hours, probably like 4 or 5 hours researching this auction, and you know, a couple 2 or 3 hours the day of the auction bidding on the stuff, and actually won quite a bit of stuff. So I spent $5,700 on this auction, and the last 2 or 3 days, like 2.5 days, I've been listing all this stuff on eBay, and I'm already at $89,000 worth of listings. So it's gonna end up being pretty good. All this stuff is pretty boring. There's not like a haul to show you guys. I can give you a few ideas. So I got a whole pallet of distribution nodes, like 360 ones. Let's see, if you're like me, this stuff doesn't make any sense, but they're called distribution nodes, and they do a full 360. And if you do research on these, like the cheapest ones out there, like the lower end ones, sell for like $2,000 each. So I have a whole pallet of 50 of these things. I spent just on those $2,600, and I have them listed for $1,500 free shipping. So that alone there, that's $75,000 worth of my listings just on that deal. I got a lot of really good DSI Sala harnesses. So these are like if you're going to be climbing up like a utility pole or something, having to put something up high, you put on one of these harnesses and you're safe. So those were all in great condition. I got tons of them. So I probably already listed like 15 of them. I probably have another 10 in my car, and those are averaging about like $200 each listing. So those are pretty great. I got a lot of other things that have to do with like a wireless company that went out of business. So yeah, if you want to start getting into auctions, just look them up, search your area, see what's out there, and every once in a while you're gonna get lucky and find like a really good one like I did on this one. And but for the most part, I always look for online auctions, and I hardly ever find anything good. So it's just something that you have to constantly look up. As for the stuff that you saw me dumping today, or actually giving away, those were all Ethernet extenders for outdoors. And when I bid on those, I bought them for $10 a lot. There was 30 in each lot, and when I bought them, I had no idea how big they were, so I thought they were much smaller. So you saw that was a whole like dumpster truck full of them, like the whole bed full of them. There's no way I could have fit those into my area here that I have for eBay. There were brand new ones in there, there was used ones in there, and if I had to guess, the people I gave them to, they're probably gonna make thousands of dollars off those things. But for me, I have very little into them, so I have $60 all in on those. And for me to just get rid of them and not have to worry about them, it gave me a lot of peace of mind that I was helping them out, and I'm just kind of helping myself out also, not having to store all that stuff here. I'd rather focus on the other stuff that I have that's not as large, and you know, that'll probably move a little faster as well. For that deal, the auction house, there's another guy that didn't want to pick up his, so actually they paid me $100 to dispose of the other ones, and they didn't care if they were just going to throw them away and pay someone to toss them. So I actually was able to give them to these people that I gave those other ones to. So technically we're up like $40 on that deal. I also found 5 little Liva V computers inside those boxes, and those sell for $100 each in used condition, so that's another $500 on top of that. But yeah, it's just, my last 3 days have just been a jumbled mess. That's why you guys haven't seen a video out on my channel for a while. But yeah, on top of the auctions, I'm still trying to on top of me listing all that stuff, I still got to ship and do all that stuff and live my regular life and work my full-time job. So it's just been a little bit crazy, but now I'm finally kind of caught up. I'm about, I'd say 80% done listing all that stuff, and it was a lot of stuff. So I'm feeling good now. I can start making videos again. So let's talk about some stuff that's sold over the last few days. We have been selling a lot of stuff. So let me just pull it up real quick and we'll get going. So we're gonna focus on things that are like $20, maybe $30 or more in this video. So we sold those Clark combat boots. You guys saw me pick these up at Eco Thrift. I paid $5 for these. Sold very fast for $40 plus shipping. This style here, I love buying this style of boots, especially in women's styles. Men's styles do really well, good as well, but you don't find them as often. But yeah, I usually typically get for this style of boot between $30 and $40, sometimes even more depending on the brand. So those sold quick for 50 bucks. Sold a pack of 3 socks. So these are Thorlo ski socks. Try to say that a bunch of times. But yeah, I got these from that Cat Diesel sale where I just got a bunch of stuff for really cheap. This was in a whole box of socks, like probably 100 pair of socks that I bought for like 25 bucks. These 3 pairs of socks here sold for $30 plus shipping. Sold a Klein Tools Test and Map remote. So I actually sold 3 sets of these. These actually came from the auction, and each set sold for $38 plus shipping. Sold those Corral vintage boots that you guys saw me pick up not too long ago. So I paid, I think it was $15 for these boots. They sold for $104.99 plus shipping. So that was a real quick flip. Really nice high profit deal. Let's see. Sold that Nerf gun pen. So I got this at Eco Thrift last week. I paid $4 for a pack that had like 4 different pens in it. This pen is the first one to sell. It sold for $20 plus shipping. Let's see, we sold a Caterpillar like overalls. I paid $1 for these. Sold for $47.99 plus shipping. Sold some Lee brand shorts. So I got these from a garage sale where everything was $1. So there's 5 pairs of shorts here, so I have 5 bucks into it. Sold for $50 plus shipping. I sold that oil painting. So if you guys saw the estate sale where I picked up that, it was like a painting of like a sailor, and it was actually a really pretty well-known artist. So it was made by MEER. So I paid 5 bucks for this painting. Listed it, sold overnight for $100 plus shipping. Sold a Variety magazine, Lord of the Rings, like book magazine. So I got this from my buddy Steve's garage sale. He hooked me up. I'm already well under the profit on this deal. This magazine sold for $21.99 with free shipping, and that went media mail because there's no advertising in it, and it cost me like $2 and almost $3 to ship out. Let's see here. All right, we got a YouTube friend sale here. So this one's going out to Rick. So Rick, thank you so much for your purchase and your support. He got a football card for me. So this is a PSA 10 graded LaMichael James rookie card. So I got this probably like 4 or 5 months ago. I got it on eBay to flip back on eBay. So Rick, thanks again, really do appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoy that card. All right, next one is another YouTube friend sale. So this one's going out to Stephanie. So Stephanie, thank you so much. She picked up some number 7 Project and Perfect day and night cream. So I got these from that deal where I got a bunch of over-the-counter prescription medication. These were actually inside of that deal, and yeah, they sold for $28.99 free shipping. That one cost me like $5 ship out. It was a little bit heavier, but Stephanie, thanks again, really do appreciate it. Sold a lot of Hannah Anderson swimsuits over the last few days. Those things are selling super quick recently, and yeah, they're just selling like really quick. Sold a Dungeons and Dragons poster. So I have very little into this. I have probably less than $1 into it. Sold for $25 plus shipping. Another YouTube friend sale here. So this one's going out to David. So David, thank you so much, really do appreciate it. He got a lot of Star Trek like magazines. They're like fanzines, so they're made by not like companies, but like fans of Star Trek made these things, and they sold for $24.99 plus shipping. That's another item that I got from Steve's garage sale, where I'm already in the profit. Sold a replacement filters for a MEER system. So I got these. I think I paid $3 for these. Sold for $24.99 plus shipping. Let's see, skipping over a lot of lower end ones here. Sold a vintage 1980s Nike jacket. So I paid $5 for this jacket. Sold for $35 plus shipping. Sold some more of those Thorlo socks. Someone bought 2 packs of them, so 6 pairs of socks. Sold for $60 plus shipping. That was a really nice one. Sold an Inotech lapdog trainer. So I got this from Eco Thrift, I believe. I think I paid like $4 for it. Sold for $57.99 plus shipping. Sold a bunch of soap dispensers. So these dispensers I got from my buddy Bruce. I probably have like less than $1 into each one of these, because they came, when I buy from him, it's $5 a box, and these came in a pack of 12. So whatever the math that is, that's less than $1. Sold 2 sets of them for $80 plus shipping, and 1 set for $40 plus shipping. Another item that I got from my buddy Bruce. So these are some Pharmacopoeia soaps, like little tiny travel size ones that you would find like in a hotel. That box sold for $90 plus shipping. Sold some Spider-Man cards. So I got it was like 300 comics and a binder of cards. I paid $100 for them. Already sold off the comics. We're already into the profit. We made some good money, but I started looking through these cards, and I noticed that even like Spider-Man and Marvel cards are super high right now. If you guys didn't know, like cards are like super hot. Like people are buying them up, and I don't know what they're doing with them, but they're just, I guess, just collecting them and trying to hold on to them to see if they go up in value. I don't know what people are doing with cards right now, but this little set of 90 cards sold for $20 plus shipping. And this probably like a year ago probably would have only been worth like $5 or $10. Like, it's not like a special set of cards or anything. So we sold that Royal Canadian Air Force book. So this one I had at auction. It was actually a YouTube friend that bought it. They didn't say that they were a YouTube friend, but after they bought it, they left me a message saying if they I had any more information about this, and they mentioned that I got it from an estate sale, so I'm assuming they saw that video. So this one's going out to John. So John, thank you so much. He's actually from out of the country. I don't know exactly where he's from, but he's probably from Canada if I had to guess. And yeah, this book was super cool. It was from a air gunner in the Royal Canadian Air Force back in the World War II era. So this was like 1943 to 1945, and this was his logbook. It had some really cool photos of him, and yeah, just a really cool like historic piece that you know, was pretty much priceless probably to some people. So John picked this one up for $330 plus shipping. So John, hopefully you enjoy that one. And yeah, John asked if I had any more information about this guy. I'm gonna try to get some more information for you, John, and I'll contact you on eBay and let you know if I can find anything out. Let's see. Another YouTube friend sale. This is also from that World War II estate sale. This is a uniform. So this one's going out to Rocco. So Rocco got these uniforms. These uniforms actually were kind of a bust for us. We paid $20 a piece for these uniforms, and this uniform here sold for $20.50 plus shipping. But I'm glad Rocco got a really cool deal. These uniforms were really cool because they still had their like dry cleaning tags from Japan, probably like from back in like the 40s or 50s. So just a really cool piece that just probably shouldn't have been on auction, because not a lot of people looking for that, more than likely. But Rocco, yeah, like I said, he got it for $20.50 plus shipping. Sold some Dragon Ball Z figure rise things. So these are like buildable figures that you can get. I wouldn't say it's like a Lego, but it's like a, I don't know, like a craft or something, like a something that you have to put together when you buy it. And these actually ended up being pretty rare and decently valuable. So I think I have like 10 bucks into this set, sold for $90 plus shipping. Got another YouTube friend sale here. So this one's going out to Catherine. So Catherine, thank you so much. She bought some of that Estee Lauder stuff that I got from a garage sale, and she's all in at $40 free shipping. So Catherine, thanks again. Hopefully you enjoy them. Let's see. Sold some Boy Scout little patches. So I got these from a garage sale. I paid $5 for a whole like gallon size bag of patches, and I started listing them. You'll see I sold some other ones as well, but this set here sold for $22 plus shipping. It was a large set. It was like 22 patches. Sold some British soldier miniature little metal figures. These sold for $40 plus shipping, and I think I had like $2 into those. Sold some more Boy Scout patches. These are little merit badges. It was 23 of them, sold for $23 plus shipping, and we're caught up. So I skipped over probably like 30 things that were less than $20 each. So if you guys want to see everything that I sold, I always link my eBay store down below. You guys can check, just go to my store and filter to sold comps, and then that way you could quickly see everything that I pick up and I list and I actually sell. So that's going to be it for me today. It's Saturday morning, so in a little bit here I'm going to go out to garage sales, and hopefully we can find some cool stuff. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And we'll see you soon with another video.
I gotta be the first one there, not the last one there. I gotta be the first one there.